So today's plan is to install the kitchen shelves. So if you remember my kitchen plan, I'm gonna have shelves, floating shelves on each side of the sink. And I could have bought some stuff off of Amazon, but I can already feel that this is probably garbage right from China that was gonna be low quality, definitely not solid wood, and also, weird dimensions. I need everything to be custom and match my kitchen. So for that reason, I decided that I would just buy a countertop butcher block, which is made out of solid wood, 1.5 inch thick, and that I was gonna cut this into pieces and make my shelves that way. So let's see if I can make that work.
It's probably not gonna work, but let's see what we can do. Oh, je vais me défoncer le dos. Okay, what about this? Like slide it. Let's go. All right. So I have no fancy tool to cut this nicely, so I got a new blade on this saw. I got a finished blade, so just more teeth, hopefully give me a better cut. And then I got this thing here, block itself, and give me something I can follow with my thaw. Okay.
Well, I mean, to my surprise, that little tool thing actually worked really well and allowed me to make a really straight cut. And, I moved forward with that technique and I had to do multiple cuts because I have different size shelves. And then what I decided is that every piece I split in half and that would be, one shelf piece each time. Before finishing the wood, I decided that doing a little pass of like 220 grit, with a sander was going to be helpful. And then after that, I just actually used the exact same stain that I used on the cabin. And I had some leftovers, so I figured why not? And I used that, for all the shelves. And I think I did probably 2 coats. And yeah, I really liked the look of it. And then to make sure that I would have kind of a protective layer, I did also, I think, 1 or 2 coats of polyurethane. Because people are going to put stuff on shelves, and I figured that this kind of like plastic looking coating on it would help protect it further. Let's take a minute to talk about today's sponsor, which is Lumary. They provided me with this kit, which is, we're getting close to like Christmas time, and so this is actually permanent lights that you install, on a house, on a cabin, whatever you want. There are like LED lights that come in like strings of 20, and you can kind of like daisy chain them, and this actual kit comes with 80 lights, so it should be plenty for my cabin. It comes with all the hardware you'll need to also install those lights. As you can see, those lights are LEDs. They're really well built, and they come with kind of a base which can be, stick on, or you can also attach them with a screw. I plan on putting it all over my eaves and also, at the front of the cabin. So they're actually extremely easy to install. Once you kind of locate where you want one, you remove the stickers, you kind of like place it in, and then you slide the LED light off so that the base is left, and then you can screw that in with a screw and then put the light back on it.
Perfect.
Those LED lights are pretty amazing. They can be used in any weather condition. They're IP67 rated and can withstand cold or hot weather. They're also super bright, which you will see in a little bit when I will turn them on. Honestly, I was totally shocked by how much light they produced. You can control them several ways. There's an app. You can control them with Alexa, but you'll need Wi-Fi for that, which I don't have at the cabin yet. But no worries, I was able to control them with a remote that's provided. There's dozens of presets, as I'll show you. In the app, you can literally control each light separately if you wanted to. It's perfect for any occasion or theme, such as Christmas, Halloween, or any kind of party. All right, enough for the wait. Let's plug those lights in and see what they look like.
Pitch black. Wow. I couldn't believe how much light. Wow. This is so cool.
I'm honestly blown away by the result. I mean, I'm so happy with how amazing it makes this cabinet look like, and that I'll be able to use it for so many, occasions. So thank you, Lumary, for providing me with those. Here's the link to their website. It will be also in the description. Definitely check it out if you're looking for great permanent lights. Okay, let's get back to installing those shelves, shall we? So I figured that placing some sort of little ledger would actually be probably the best way to install those shelves. The ledger was actually going to allow me to place the bracket exactly all at the same level instead of like trying to measure off of something. Once I placed the bracket, I just like marked where the location of the screws was going to be. And remember, those screws are not going to go just through sheetrock. I do have blocking behind the sheetrock exactly at this location because I want those, those shelves to be solid and be able to like support a decent amount of weight. So the only thing I would say to be careful when installing those bracket is that with the impact, like it will literally, you can pretty much crush the sheetrock if you like keep trying to like screw it in. So be very mindful of that. But other than that, it was pretty straightforward.
C'est pas mal. Pas mal du tout, ça. Boom. Level.
And then it was just a matter of like locating exactly where those little screws were gonna go. I just paid attention to the depths of it so that I would pre-drill the hole, not going too deep, and then just install all those screws. And once again, yeah, you really want to go easy with the impact drill to not just like completely strip it. So just take your time, be gentle, and it will work just fine. After that, I just rinse and repeat it and install all my shelves, all my custom shelves. So really happy that I was able to really just build them by myself. So the only issue I run into is that the top shelves here was gonna clash with the ventilation, so I'll have to figure that out later.
And boom! Just like that, we have a countertop. I know. This is supposed to be a fully DIY project, and trust me, it kind of hurt that I paid someone to do something, but you know what, I really wanted a granite countertop. How was I supposed to do it by myself? I mean, it's not like I was just gonna buy a slab off of somewhere and then try to do all those precise cuts by myself. Honestly, at that point, for the price that they offered it at, it was totally worth it to pay someone to come take very precise measurement that fits exactly like it should. They installed the countertop. They even installed my under counter sink. That was part of the pricing. And so here you see that's the cutout for the cooktop, which I already have. And then gave me holes for like a faucet, and probably here I'll put a soap pump. So yeah, extremely happy with the result. Really love also that they did what's called a leather finish on the stone. So instead of being absolutely polished flat, there's like a little texture to it. And I didn't even know that was a thing until they showed me at the stall. And I gotta say that I really love it. So now that I have the countertop and that's dealt with, and that I have my shelves in place, the next step is gonna be to cover this wall full of fake stone.
So please click on the link on your screen that will take you to the next episode, because trust me, you're going to want to see how amazing this kitchen is about to turn out with all this fake stone on it. Okay, thank you for watching, and I will see you then.